Live? We live? Oh my god, we should be live. Let me just get the active tracking enabled for my suit. And yeah. Let's see if it works. It works. Oh, let's go. Oh, it lost me. It doesn't do well with this. Okay. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Really, really excited. You know? Super excited. How's everyone's day going? You know? We're just here cooking. That's all we can do. Cook the entire day. Ooh, it does track. Cool, cool. Are we live? Yeah, we're live. We should be live. Oh no. Oh no. We should be live. We're live. Cool. I'm glad. Cool. Hi. We're cooking today. Oh, it doesn't track. It's fine. First thing I want to do on my live stream, you know, is focus on. Wait, what are you saying? Okay, I gotta get my laptop closer. Sorry, I'm late, guys. Break some soda. You're fine. First thing I want to do, actually, is focus on chopping up nuts. But before we do that, we are making a Ukrainian style beet salad. So we need to actually get the beets in because they take about 20 minutes to actually soften. Okay? So, beets. Chop the ends off. Now, I've done cooking my first soup before, but like, y'all gotta be careful about this. Because I don't want to, like, you know, get this on my first week. Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? So, hold on. There we go. You got this. There you go. Thank you, Kimball. Thank you. So, I'm gonna get a pan from here. Or a bowl, I guess. And, like, close this. And have the gimbal continue to me. I don't know how well this will work. Oh, it lost track. Oh no. It failed. Guys, the gimbal failed. Yeah, there we go. Track me. Yeah. Keep on tracking me. Oh yeah, I love it. And we're gonna put the beets in. And all we're gonna do is put it in the oven for like several minutes and let it cook for about 20 minutes. Take the oven up to 350. Oh, why am I yelling? I have my lab mic. And it takes about 15 minutes for the oven heat to 350. So by 15-minute mark, we'll put the beets in. We'll have some other stuff done. And like, yeah. That's the goal. Okay. What is that? What are you saying? I can't do this with mask on. It's kind of hard. Camera isn't tracking again. Yeah, I'm thinking about taking my fursuit head on. It's kind of hard. So, kind of hard to cook with the fursuit head on. And do tracking because it doesn't do well with that yet. So let's just have face tracking enabled. There you go. I do have my beans on, you know. Can you see my beans? Can you see my beans? No. I don't know if you guys can see my beans. Oh, you can. You can see my beans. I have my beans on, at least. That helps. Something. Alright, let's get going into cutting everything up. The way I did it in the recipe, if I remember, I made the dressing first. So I want to get the dressing started. It's not difficult. I'm going to do it in a small cup. One of these containers. We need honey. We need balsamic vinegar, you know. And I think I have one. Do I have one open? I don't think I have one open. And some oil. Like I said, I need to get more of this sunflower oil. It is organic, cold pressed, so very nice. And yeah, I do have my light set up because without this, it's too dark, and I don't like how dark it is. I'm I usually don't measure this out, actually. I just kind of guess. So, rarely do I measure out. I do have the measurements in the video, by the way, when I upload the short version of this, which is more professional for you guys to see, and it's quicker. So, yeah. Try to think of stuff like that. Oh, I need a knife to open this. Oh, I need a knife. I need a knife. Unless I have one opened. I don't have one opened up. Okay. I don't have one opened up, but I did. These tend to not be the easiest to open. But they're nice, you know? This bottle costs like 20 some dollars. Hello, Galaxy. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy this cooking series because I'm going to do this once a week, and my focus is primarily going to be Ukrainian food until I run out of ideas with it, and then I'll do some other country food. I'm not going to do bacon because I'm not good at bacon, so I've done some, but like I don't like how it turned out. Don't really won't need much. And then we need a lemon. We need to squeeze a whole lemon in. All right. And then I swear I'm missing something. Oh, parsley is going to go inside it. So we're actually going to end up dipping the parsley inside the dressing. This is going to be a lemon vinaigrette version, so we're just going to squeeze some lemon in. Oops. This is why I don't wear my head. Because the whole, oops, sorry about that, guys. The point of this, sunflower oil cold pressed, is not the same as regular sunflower oil. Well, this is all they had at the store, and this is what I have. I know that's not the same as regular sunflower oil. Finding regular sunflower oil is a little bit hard. I could look for it, but like I just don't feel like it. Okay, I need to grab the seeds out. Take the seeds out. I'm gonna get a spoon. So, spoon! I guessed correctly. Grab the seeds out. Grab the seeds out. Oh, grab one seed. Grab one seed. Grab another seed. I don't feel like de-seeding them. That's too long. Grab the seed out. Do you guys like my grab the seed out song? I own it. I copyright it. I'm copyrighting the song. Anyone using it? Give me credit. Give me my money. I'm joking. I'm joking. Camera's down. No. Back to face tracking. Thank you. It's not. It doesn't work perfect, but like 80% of the time it works. So we're gonna mix this. You'll never mix it thoroughly because you got oil that's heavier on top and floats. So yeah, but just give it a good mix. You can. I wouldn't add salt to this, but you can add salt. I'm just not going to. There we go. So this is what you kind of want. And what we're going to do now is grab another container, and we are just going to now work on the parsley. It's just about like 8 minutes until the oven is fully heated. And for the parsley, when we did a grocery shop video today, I forgot the parsley. Welcome back, Angel. Welcome back. The whole thing about parsley is with this is you want it to be soaked in it because the flavor is going to be coming from the marinated parsley basically. So this is Italian parsley. They only have like one parsley at the store, so I know this is not the right parsley. Don't get on to me about it. I don't have a choice in terms of what parsley we get at the store, so gotta deal with it. But yeah, just de-leafing this. They do have de-leafers, like if you want to just buy those, but I just prefer to do it manually and like, I actually don't like parsley that much. It's not my favorite. If I were to substitute anything, it would be dill. It's one of the more fragrant ones, and you actually don't need to like necessarily add any fragrance to this. Parsley is not that fragrant. One of the things that you're taught in cooking is if you want to make it more fragrant, is you always want to bruise your spice, like your leaves, because that enhances the fragrancy. You're releasing the natural oils and the naturalness of what's inside here and just letting it flow out easier. So, we're going to use a lot of parsley. The big part of this salad is like parsley. If you don't have a lot of parsley, then you're not making the salad right. I also might add cabbage just to modify it because I prefer cabbage over this, to be honest. But I'm doing it the proper way just to give you guys an idea of how to do it the right way, and then I'll modify it later and add cabbage to mine because cabbage is yummy. I prefer cabbage over parsley. It has actually more flavor to it. Also has more health benefits. So what we're gonna do, grab a bowl, doesn't have to be big. And we wanna just, again, make sure you actually like bruise it by squeezing the leaves a little bit and releasing the natural essence of the oils or whatever is inside here. And then that will give it more aroma than it usually has. You should always wash your leaves, by the way. I tend not to because, I mean, you know. What's my favorite drinking juice? Ooh, it would have to be grape juice. Grape juice. Pour the dressing inside this and just mix it around. You don't need a lot of dressing. So this is all you really need. If you do too much, you'll oversaturate it and kind of ruin it. So mix it in the parsley. And what this is allowing us to do here is actually allowing us to like soak the parsley in and let it build its natural fragrance out that way and mix it in with the dressing. So when we make the salad, we are going to be using the same bowl. So keep that in mind. And then if you want to transfer it to another bowl, just to keep all the dressing in, you can, because there's a little bit dressing left over actually. All right, now we're just going to let the parsley soak in here. It's actually fully coated at this point. And we're going to work on cracking nuts. I'm gay, but we're not cracking those nuts. We're cracking walnuts, fresh walnuts. I got at the store, so apple juice is pretty yummy. I like lemonade also, so yeah. And then we are going to be just adding it to the salad. We don't need to do any like, oh, it's ready. Don't need to really do a lot of break into this, so yeah. Okay, get into the oven. We're gonna just put this in for about 20 minutes. And then we'll let this cool down for about 10 minutes later so we don't burn ourselves, because that would be terrible, right? We don't want to burn ourselves. So 20 minutes cook time. There we go. And while that goes, we'll continue cracking the nuts. How's everyone's night going? Good. I hope your nights are going good. I hope everyone's night is going good. I can never do this right the first time. So, you can crush these nuts so they're not as big and chunky, but I'm just gonna, for the sake of timing, we're not going to do that. So. And they're already a little bit crushed. So that helps. If you have allergies, maybe don't add nuts. Hi Electro, welcome to the stream. How you doing, dear? Hopefully I could help on that situation. Oh, we're not eating this one. This is black. It's rotten. They're supposed to be fresh. I actually don't know how they get black. I don't understand how that works. So there's actually a technique to cracking nuts. I just forget what the technique is, but there actually is. I just don't know off the top of my head. So, but hey, you guys get to see nuts. Did you just call me dear? If so, why? I don't know. I'm gonna call everyone dear. Hi, dear. Hi, dear Enigma. You wanna be my dear too? You can be my dear Enigma. Hi, dear Enigma. Hello, dear Letro. Hello, the next random person that joined my stream and says hi, I'll call you dear too. Everyone gets a dear. No, I said dear. I don't remember. I have a small brain. Deal with it. Love my small brain. Walnuts are one of the higher proteins that you can find in nuts. So, fudge. I plan to never cuss on any of my cooking streams ever. There's no need to cuss in these videos. These are more to be more relaxing for you guys to watch and kind of chat with me. So, you know. Hello there or hello dear. I said hello dear. Dear. Oh, I'm sorry. I won't call you that then. Good to know. Okay. That's all I needed. Oh no, I got one in. I don't want that in. That's technically not edible. It's not good for your body. So, Likey, how's the goal to 1K going? It's going slower than expected, but like this always happens at the beginning of my month, and then for some random reason at the end of this month it just goes crazy. I don't know why. My finger worked, but it's getting there. Hopefully by the end of the week we'll get there. That's my goal. In a week, not less. Hopefully less. Under a week. Like we're getting there. I don't know how YouTube algorithm works anymore because YouTube keeps on changing so much, and what I don't know is if I've actually been officially impacted by the age restriction now. But like, we'll see. It may be just be the start of the month. So it's kind of hard to tell on the algorithm how it's all going. Really, really difficult nowadays. Oh. The 1K project is I have the ideas for the 1K series projects. That'll be exciting. I really am excited. Thanks to Enigma for giving me the idea. And yeah, the 900 subs will be an art series. I'll be using 4 cameras for that one to show you guys and do all that cool effects. Since I can do 4, I have like actually 6 cameras technically, 6. Hard to believe, but yes, I have 5 phones and 1 gimbal I can use. Not that I have 6 tripods, but hey, it makes recording easier and editing much easier. Just Trust me. When you can synchronize all the files into one with one click, it helps. So try and find where you're trying to mess up. So, I don't know. What else? I have work tomorrow. I watched the movie today. Children in the Cornfield. Children of the Cornfield. Children of the Corn. Corn Children. Whatever it's called. But I saw it a while ago, but I haven't seen it since then, so I rewatched it again. And it's pretty good. Pretty good. Children of the Corn. Corn Children. Corny Children? I don't know. I forget the name of the movie. I have a small brain, okay? Remember that. Everyone, don't ever forget that. If I forget something, it means I'm a small floof and I'm partially a stupid dog. That's my excuse. This will get much bigger, so keep that in mind when we do this. It will get much, much bigger. So I'm just gonna like clean the cutting board real quick right now, and then y'all just to get rid of all those because we don't need all this. So we did the nuts. We did the dressings. We started the process of the beets, and then I'll start the process of the boiling potatoes in about 10 minutes. Why 10 minutes? Because it's going to take about 5 to 8 minutes for the water to boil, and then another 10 minutes for the potatoes to get to that doneness that I would like. So, yeah. Are we still tracking? Still tracking? Track my face. Track my face. You stupid camera. I can't call my gimbal stupid. Ooh, it's 96%. Ooh. I'm just going to clean this. Dude, I really want to use another cutting board for the beets. And with the beets, we are going to thinly slice them. So it's just easier to eat that way. They look much prettier, by the way. Much, much prettier. In the original style, you don't thin slice them. You just dice them up and you mix them in. But in this one, I prefer to slice them because it's just easier to work with. Now, technically, you could have thinly sliced them before you cooked them, or after, but you know, it doesn't matter. I'm doing it after I cook them. You know, but you can then slice them before and then put them in the oven for probably about like 10 minutes when you thinly slice them. When they're not thinly sliced, they do it for like 20. So. Might want to check the gimbal for software updates. That's a good idea. Like, I recently updated this gimbal software, like, probably like 2 weeks ago. I only had this for like 2 weeks. So, it was pretty recent. But I can check again. There's not much in terms of software updates that they're going to be doing now. This gimbal came out in 2023, and I found that out just recently. I was like, ooh, they're going to be making one in 2026 then. Because it's about time. Now, I bought this for like $700, and I was like a bit pissed. Because the original price release for this was $500. $500! So the price went up because of the quality was so good and the demand was high and all that stuff. But yeah, whatever. It's fine. I'm gonna add cabbage to this. We're gonna go ahead and cut the apricots in, and we are gonna want to take quite a bit, you know, because apricots are a big part of this, and we're just gonna like add quite a bit. There we go. That's about much. And we're just gonna thinly cut the apricots. Try not to cut my fingy, because the last thing I need is to cut my fingy, and if I cut my finger, that's bad. Thank God for noise cancellation. I love it. Works beautiful. Don't have to be perfect on this. My video, when you guys watch my video, it will be more perfect. It's just all nice and neat. So my main cooking video, it's when I made it almost 2 years ago, it was more professional. Over a year ago. It's been over a year ago. God. Time flies by. I don't like it. What up, Electro? What up? This will add quite a bit of a sweetness to the salad. And this is actually one of the few ways I like to eat apricots actually in my salads. Hello, Riley. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. And we're just gonna add the apricots in the bowl. And again, since we already have the dressing, we can go ahead and mix it along with it and flavor that. Again, you don't need much dressing, like maybe a cup of dressing is all you need, if that. I may even use like half a cup to do this entire dressing, and the whole point is to make everything nice and evenly dressed. A lot of times when people make salads, they overdress the salad and then it gets too soggy and just it tastes more of the dressing than anything else. When you make a salad, you want it to be evenly coated and kind of glistening and not just drown. So there is an art to figuring out how much dressing there is, and that you just learn over time. So, and we are going to go ahead and add the cabbage. Now this part is not in the video, but I really love cabbage. And today when I went grocery shopping, it's spooky month. Yes, I'll be making 3 videos on spooky content, so stay tuned for that. I just haven't figured out what they're going to be. They're probably going to be horror movie music videos. So stay tuned. I got this cabbage because it's cute. Look how small it is. The size of my hand. Size of a softball. Almost the size of a softball, actually. Very close. I'm just going to thinly shred this cabbage. Very fine. Dude, so this was old. We used to make borscht with a friend of ours that came here a while ago. And she's like, you got very thin slices of cabbage, and she was very proud of me. I was like, probably like 19 years old at that time. I was like, yay! I'm a good cabbage cutter! I might have been younger than that, I don't remember. It was years ago. But we just kind of want like thin slices. We don't want too thickness. Again, we're going to be dealing with potatoes. Hi, Midnight Fox. Welcome to the stream. And then we're just going to add it into the bowl. This is an extra step. So if you don't want to do this, you don't have to. But it may help to add more flavor. And color. Colors. Color's nice. And remember, you don't need to add any more dressing than you have right now because the dressings from the other things be marinated in it will go onto the salad and coat it nicely. So again, we want this to look like it's all glistening together, so it's kind of looks like this. So that's what we kind of want to look like. And you still have quite a bit of dressing you can use leftover. So that's how you know you did it right. If it looks shiny, you did it right. If it looks too like watery in the bottom of the bowl, you fucked up. Pardon my language. So we are now gonna go ahead and, because it's about that time, turn this on. Oh, my thing stopped tracking. There we go. Track my face, please. There we go. There we go. We're now going to go and turn on the oven. And we're going to turn this on high. And we are going to go ahead and get a pan out. And, oh, jeez. I used the pan. Gosh. I wish I didn't. It's fine. We're just going to use this pan. Fine. Not the most ideal pan. I don't like this. I hate this pan. I hate it. I take it back. I'm just going to use this pan. It's fine. Big pan! For no reason, because I don't have the other pan. It's in the dishwasher. I'm gonna fill it with water. With salt water. Very salty water. To flavor the potatoes. So. Oh, my salt. Oh, my salt. Also, salt helps it boil faster. Not by much, but there's technically a chemical effect when doing salt water. That's all we need. We don't need too much. I need an electric salt grinder, bro. That's what I need. I mean, this works your arm out, so don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with doing it this way, but man. So much salt grinding. There we go. I kind of want to see it actually a bit, so. And there we go. On we go. Now we let that boil. So, and yeah. The salad is actually almost done. Like I said, this isn't complicated. I don't even think this is gonna be, oh wow, we've been going live for 30 minutes. Wow, I was not expecting this to be 30 minutes. I take it back. I'm making pizza now. My pizza is in the oven. Nice! Hey, what type of pizza are you making, Electro? What type of pizza are you making? Do tell us, please tell us. Dude, I should make coffee. Wait, do I have anything to drink? I don't have anything to drink. I have this. What is this? Carrot, apple, orange, ginger. Ginger. I'm gonna have a vitamin C punch. I have these little things that we got at the store. In this weird place. And this is a vitamin C punch thingamajig, so let's see how this tastes. Shake it up. You guys get to see something you've never seen on any live stream. I'm gonna let you know how it tastes. Oh god, they filled it. It has lemon, lime, orange, and cayenne. I don't like it. Ooh, I hate it. I'm not drinking that anymore. Don't that way. I won't get that again. That's disgusting. Oh. Too much of a kick on cayenne, but when I guess no. I go with the classic pepperoni. Nice, nice. Classic pepperoni works. Nice. So, what we're gonna do to make the potatoes cook about whatever the ratio is faster, we are gonna just like, I know I've had this cutting board for over a year, but God, it's not that weak. Paid $100 for this cutting board. Can you believe that? This is an expensive cutting board, but it's nice. It weighs like, I can lift it up with my hand. It weighs nothing. I'm strong, but I'm not that strong, guys. I don't know what it's made of. It might be made of bamboo. No, it's not made of bamboo. I don't know what kind of board is made of, actually. I haven't figured that one out. So, I may let the beets cook a little bit longer, because if I recall it, they need to be cooked a little bit longer. Because, yeah. Yeah, so we'll just add another like 10 minutes to this. Uh, 10 minutes. I don't trust that. I really don't trust that. The beets need to be soft. Now, you technically can take it out now because we are going to be like using this, the shredder. And that helps quite a bit. With the potatoes, we want to only cook them for about like 10 minutes. We don't want it to be mushy. We want it to still be firm. So like between 8 to 10 minutes would be fine. And then, yeah. The beets, we can have it a little bit mushy. Again, we don't want it to be mushy, but like, yeah. We don't want it to be relatively soft. I may actually take the beets out now. As soon as I finish this potato peeling. And I got 2, but I'm not gonna use 2 because I only need 1. Because like, this is gonna be a 2-person salad, so I wouldn't really use too much. Who? DM me on Discord. What do you need? I am live streaming. Damn it. We can cut these pretty thin, actually. We don't need to do thick cuts. So relatively thin cuts would be fine. Try to make them even, if you can. So they cook evenly. Be mindful. So we're gonna put these in. And we are gonna set the timer. Should probably leave the timer for that, to be honest. Yeah, let's go. Get the last one. Oh no, I dropped all of it. Let me get a bowl. I got this. Whew. Okay, you go. Alright. So, do cook time. We'll do 12 minutes. Wait, maybe not that way. What's it? 12, 8, 8:32, 8:46, 8:44. It will be 12 minutes. Alright, so we're gonna take these out. I need my gloves. I don't want to burn myself. And in 12 minutes, we can actually go ahead and continue cutting these. Yeah, I don't like, I'm throwing this away. I spent so much, $5 for this. Here, you have it. Yeah. But yeah. The pizza I'm making is meat lovers because I like sauce, pepperoni, etc. However, I do not like the bacon. Oh, I like bacon, you know. Not a big fan of it, but I like bacon once in a while. So, we're gonna clean the board out again. In the trash we go! Clean as we go. Make our life easier, right? Is it still tracking me? Tracking me, please? Please track me. It has a time tracking, I guess. Wish there's a way you can program that, but they're not gonna do that. It works! So, we're gonna let this cool down. These are, ooh. I wonder if I need to like cook these a bit more. These need definitely more cooking time. Okay, we're gonna cook these more. These definitely need more cooking time. All right, I was right. In you go. Another 10 minutes. There you go. When that hits 8:40, 8:30, 8:44, everything will be done. To perfection. Oh, yes. I need you to start boiling, please. Stupid thing. I need to be correct on this stuff. So, I hate bacon on every. Oh, not eat at all. Oh, wow. Bacon is not that bad. Again, not my favorite. But... Dude, we should go on ew. Ew, God. Oh, no. Oh, was I using that for something? I forget what. I didn't do it. The pan just randomly moved. We have a ghost here, guys. We have a random ghost. I didn't do it. Ghosts exist. Keep telling you guys. I knew we could find some ghosts. I knew it. Let's throw the rest of the stuff away. It moved again. Why are you moving, pan? Look, it moved. It moved. I'm not lying. I didn't make this move. You saw me over there. The pan moved. Stay in the middle. God damn. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, okay? Don't keep your eye on this. Okay? Just keep an eye on that. Just keep an eye on that, okay? Just if it moves, no, I'm not over there. I'm over here. I didn't do it. The ghosts exist. I'm watching this pan. I'm watching it. I'm watching this fucking pan. Yeah. Pan watching? Is that what we need? Pan watching? Okay. Done. Ooh, my gimbal's fully charged. It was nice to know that this cable works. Lovely. Lovely. So that's it. That's pretty much the beet salad. Now we're just waiting for the ingredients to like finish themselves. I'm gonna get me a drink while we wait. I deserve a drink, okay? After all this, I deserve a drink. The stuff that you don't get in my recordings, you only see in my lives. Why? Because most people won't watch this far, and like people use them. Yeah, there. So watch my lives if you want the full story. Yummy. Yummy. What the chat saying? Boops the ghost, Newts! Ghost of flu friend. Not if it moves my pan. You have a random ghost because it's spooky month. Yeah, you're probably right, Electro. So many years ago, we were kids, me and my sister, living at the house, right? And I kid you not, we had 2 incidents happen twice at night where the radio turned on, right? We had a radio turned on. It was an old-fashioned radio. It turned on automatically. And then the lights flickered at the same time. Twice! And then Lennon and I both were like, did you see that? And we were like, yeah, we have a ghost. So ever since then, we you know, this house is haunted. It is. It's haunted. I'm just waiting for the pan to move. Just to prove myself right. So why not? Move, pan, move! Move, ghost! It's only when, you know, we don't watch it that it moves. Lights, pipe, and dumpster. Hi, welcome. Is it morning for you, David? Morning? Ooh, the camera is like, ooh, it doesn't like that. The fuck was that? I'm hearing random noises. I don't like random noises. I am! I've been wearing them all the day, the whole time. It's the closest furs we can get without my head interfering, so. You know, I can do those stompies. Those stompies. Shit! Are we Gucci? At least it's easy to clean. I spilled some alcohol in my hand. We're good. Just got in my hand. But yeah. You guys get to see my stomping. It's cute. I love it. So, I'm hoping that DJI makes a 4th one. And when they make the 4th gimbal, the screen will be a little bit bigger. maybe like a 3-inch screen. That would be actually ideally nice. A 2-inch screen is massive. Like this screen is freaking massive. You don't understand how massive this 2-inch screen is, but it's perfect. It's perfect for everything. And it's not too big, it's not too small. Realistically, they could keep the size of the screen the same and be okay with that. So I love my DJI gimbal. It has been a lifesaver for me, like for recording wise, for doing live streams, for editing, because the camera quality is damn near identical to my high-end like other camera that I use, webcam. It's very much identical. The big difference is the low light on this is crazy. It's like one of the best. It's better than my Samsung S25 Plus. Better than Samsung S23 Ultra. It's crazy how good the low light is. So, could they improve on the low light a little bit better? Yeah, but I love this gimbal. Really, really nice. Hello. Hi, Amy. Welcome to the stream. I just like this gimbal overall. I would definitely buy another one. Just not right now. Maybe when it's back to 500 something, I'd buy it. But currently it's too much. I have other stuff that I want to buy, right? So, can I just pull this up for you guys? What time is it? 8:42! Ah! Let's take this off. Oh, good. It's boiling a little bit. It's boiling just a little bit. Perfect. Let's take this out. Pretty good. We don't need to fully cook these again. We just need them to, you know, get softened just a little bit because, again, we are going to be slicing them very thin. And when you slice something that thin, you technically don't even need to cook it. Okay? You don't need to cook beets. If you want to avoid cooking beets and you're slicing them that thin, don't need to cook them. They'll taste just as good. I've done both ways. I personally like it when they're cooked a bit, so just my personal preference, but no real need. Okay. And let me show you guys some of the stuff that I'm getting. That's not what I wanted. So I want to get this. This is one of the things I want to get. Can we not have the face tracking, please? Turn it off. There you go. No. There you go. So I want to get this thing. That's pretty nice. It's a shirt. And then I'm currently getting another one. This is coming in the mail. This is a Lichen Rock. And then I'm going to be getting, this is a blue one, the Midnight. The shiny form of Lichen Rock. So I'm getting that too. I get 2 of those and 2 of the other ones. And I want to get some pants that I can't show on stream. And that's about it. I have another list. But yeah, there's a few things I want to get from Etsy. I bought flowers for my mom. Nice! For her birthday. Nice, nice, nice. Just a bit skin. What? Just a bit skin? What? Stink. Huh? Huh? Oh. Alright, so the potatoes are done, basically. Again, we don't need to... My camera lost track, right? Track my face. What was I do? Getting the potatoes out. So I'm gonna do it this way because it's easier to do it this way. And like, just where's my other thing? I have a bigger one. I'm gonna get over here. It's the bigger one. It's a bit nicer, and it allows me to strain them better. So a full strainer. And then I can pour water without hurting myself, and we'll all end happy. Oh, unless that happens, then we're not happy. All right. All right, guys, welcome to this live stream. How is everyone doing? Do you hear the echoing? I don't know if you hear the echoing or not, but if you hear it, it's cool, isn't it? I have no idea how this sounds. Does it sound like I'm echoing? I don't know. Have I ever said my name backwards for fun? No, I've actually never said my name backwards ever. I don't know. I just never done it before. Are the potatoes a little bit softer? Yeah, they're perfect. They're perfect. Okay. We should be able to touch the beets now, yeah. Touch the beets. Touch the beets! So, onwards to now get into. Oh, my thing just lost track. Oh no. Oh no. Back to tracking my face, please. There we go. The last part is just peeling the beets. So cut the tail off. Who is calling me this late? No. All right. I will respond later. I'm live. I'm not getting answer a call when I'm live stream. The only person I'll answer is for my family. Anyone else, unless they're my best friend. Yeah. So, or they're dying, then. Have you ever said yuckily? Yuckily, y'all. How you pronounce that? How you say that? Yuckily. Yucky. Yuckil. Yuckil. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. I'm fucking up my own backwards name. I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, let's see what the text was about. Careful with beets because they do stain, so be be mindful of that. So stainful hands, blood. I'm gonna do something like that for Halloween, like something like that, you know, blood. Grr. Okay, we move on. Can't do it right. With enough scrubbing and power, you can actually get the stains off. So. Oh my God. You are. Great. Oh, I'm not even trying to pronounce that name backwards. Holy crap. We actually only need one beet. One beet will serve the entire, like, because of how thin we're slicing it, we only need one. So we don't need a lot. And what we're gonna do is take this, go to the top, make sure we get this off, because ew, we don't want the skin. And just start slicing it without slicing our hands off, because I've never cut myself with this yet. Doesn't mean that you can't. Now, again, I said before, you don't need to fully cook these, but it's optional if you would like to. And yeah, We're doing shaved beets because they work pretty well actually. And it's gonna turn really yummy. And they're really red. And this is gonna make the entire salad red. Now you can dice these if you want. That is optional. Or you can just slice them. Slicing allows you to eat beets raw. Dicing it, you kind of need to cook them. If you want to dice them up first and then cook it, it would save you like 15 minutes of cooking time. It would cook much faster. So my recommendation is doing it dicing way. But if you want to have them easy to peel, then cook them first and then dice it and then recook it for another 15 minutes. So it's up to you. Kelly. Oh my god. I'm Kelly now. I'm Kelly. I don't like it. So. I've actually almost cut myself with this. It's scary. It's a bit scary. Good news is it can only take a small skin off, so. Yeah, we just need one beet. So the other beets we can put in the fridge and we can use this as the main part. Majority of the salad is meant to be beets, so if you don't have more beets than anything else, then you'll need to add more beets. I'm bleeding! I'm joking, I'm not bleeding, YouTube. Don't take that literally, please. Don't cancel me, please. Not to say that I haven't bled. I've just never bled on live stream ever in my life of cooking. Like never. What else? And I don't plan on to bleed on my live stream. That would be bad. Either that or just cover it up and be like, oh, guys. Just lie about it. When you work at a restaurant, you tend to get used to the cuts and burns and pain. It's quite helpful. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it's not as painful, you know, when you burn yourself. You know, like I can now take second degree burns like they're nothing. They don't hurt me anymore. Like physically, they don't hurt me. I may be like, ouch, for a second, but they don't really bother me. Third degree is a different story. I never had a third degree burn in my life, so don't plan on to, and yeah. I've come close. The closest I've come with a third degree was like, so you know when you made s'mores? For some reason, as a kid, I grabbed the entire s'more that was on fire, and I thought that was a good idea, and it stuck to my hand. The only reason that I did not get a third degree burn from grabbing a marshmallow on fire was we had a lake behind us, right? And the first thing I did was put my entire hand in the lake, and that's what prevented me from a third degree burn. It was a bad burn, but could have been much worse. Could have been much, much worse. I did not have to go to the hospital, thank God. But like, it was an interesting one. That was my worst burn I've ever had in my life. So, and then there's just one random burn I can't think of, but I think it's from Ukraine, because I've had this for years and it's on my skin. So, just track my face. Hello? Track. There you go. We are now going to add the potatoes and add salt. Make sure you add salt to your salad, please. Please add salt. Oh, we're going to need a bigger bowl. We need a bigger bowl. So this would be a good time to add a bigger bowl. Bigger bowl. And like, you can now do this. Now we should still have a little bit of juice left. And we do. And this is going to be really yummy. So I modified this a little bit with cabbage, but other than that, it's the same as you would expect with any salad. And yeah. And this is a Ukrainian beet salad. Really, really healthy, really, really yummy, and it's actually one of my favorite salads that I've actually made. And because of the mixtures in here, I wouldn't recommend adding any type of cheese because it's weird, but really, really yummy. So yeah, that's all, and finish it off. So that looks pretty. So if you want to make it your own, make it yourself. I will be uploading the video tomorrow. And how did you get burned? Marshmallow. So I just, like, as a kid, I was just like, I think I was like 15 or 16 years old. And I was making s'mores outside in the backyard, right? Made a small fire pit because I was a Boy Scout at that time and I knew how to do fire. And for some reason, it was on fire. And my first instinct was to not blow it out, but just grab it with my bare hand. And my entire hand was like stuck to the marshmallow. And the first thing I did was put it in the lake. Yeah, I think it was a 15 or 16 high cactus. So that was a fun experience. Would not recommend grabbing a marshmallow on fire, blow it out. And yeah, I never claimed to be smart, guys. I never once claimed to be smart. You know, never once claimed. I won't claim that. So, I'm gonna save this for my mother and Miss Holly Ashley, my mother's coworker. She loves my food. So, and then the rest I can have myself. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please hit the like, subscribe, hit the all bell notification, and I'll see you guys next time for another Cooking Likey live stream with new content. Relatively new. Bye, all!